Hola fam, and welcome to another late episode of Latina Geek. Thank you so much for hanging in there. I know it's a little later than expected, but I did just come back from Geek Girl Con this week, which is fantastic. I might even put a 5-minute vlog if you're up to it. Real quick, there is going to be a Snapchat takeover over at Epiphania about what I do, and to follow up with that is the article that I will be publishing online, so keep a lookout for that. And finally, thank you so much for tuning in. For those of you that do, I appreciate it, and if you do enjoy what I do here, please feel free to share it amongst your peers. I would appreciate it. Let's get into it. So in case you don't remember or if you try to erase it from your memory, we just came upon a murder scene, a very, very graphic murder scene, and we're trying to uncover and see if there is a second person that's still inside of the house and what went down. So far what we do know is that somebody was skewered. So I did warn you guys, this is definitely not an episode for little squishy babies. I know there are going to be 14-year-olds somewhere out there that are watching it anyway, but I can't say I didn't warn you. There is also profane language and gratuitous Latinas. Okay.
Nothing.
Turns out Mr. Untouchable isn't infallible, but you were close. Congratulations.
This must be Boccarini's office. Let's take a quick look around.
Alright, this is where we left off the last time. He's gonna chill while I try to figure out what's in this room. That noise. Boom.
Jesus. There's at least $1 million here.
Mm-hmm. Boccarini's?
I'd be surprised. Probably his guests, and I doubt it was to pay Boccarini for his services. None of his forgeries are worth that much.
Rude.
Carlo, I have the goods for OB, but I have to take the children to school tomorrow and I can't make the meetup. Friday, same time, same place. It's signed NI.
Mm-hmm. These initials are getting to be a pain in the ass, right?
I have to take the kids to school tomorrow. I don't think this is some loving divorced daddy, Milton.
I take back what I just said.
The driver's license of one John Martinson and Osmond Burke.
Hey.
OB.
Do we know him?
The eldest son of the richest family in Vermont, convicted rapist. He was arrested thanks to the testimony of his father, who wound up disinheriting him. He escaped from prison last week. He broke into the family home and slit the throats of all his relatives one by one, opened the safe, and got away with a fortune.
Graphic.
They don't make jails like they used to.
Sure. No.
All starting to add up, isn't it?
Oh shit. That scared the hell out of me. Whoa. WWW. DDDDD. WWW.
Milton! Milton!
You're doing fine.
Hey. DDDDD.
Believe in you.
Oh god, okay. Hey. Oh, I'll explain why I'm doing that while I'm fighting this dude. Smack a bitch. Open hands. Ow. Son of a bitch. Okay, so the reason that I was repeating that is on the Xbox. If you don't, he slaughters you in the most horrific way.
Him! The monster!
The guy who killed Boccherini?
He was a monster! Well, get your hands off me, Negro!
What was he like? Describe him for me.
It was a monster. Red and black. I mean, his head reached the ceiling. He tore off his hands with his claws! It was a monster! A monster!
Should I hit him again?
Yes. Yeah. That's for the N-word.
You're Osmond Burke, right?
Yes.
Good. Now pay attention, Burke, because I have a question for you. Who is this money for?
Nikolai Ivankov.
Rings a bell.
One of Capone's rand men 20 years ago. What does this stuff about kids mean?
Oh shit.
I don't know.
Calm down, Burke. You were going to meet up with him, right?
Yes, at the docks, berth 42, right next to where the alligator 3 is moored.
So what's the meetup time?
Tomorrow at noon. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? No. It's going to be tonight.
Yeah, I get shit done.
Don't get too comfortable. We'll be there in no time. You need painkillers. I hate the fact that I'm taking an interest in your health, but it's the law.
I'm afraid not, Mr. Ness. I have to take him to Alphonse.
Out of the question. I know his temper. He'll beat him to a pulp.
Listen, if the missing girl was your granddaughter, you wouldn't forgive me if I didn't let you see the only suspect who could lead us to her.
Fair. Damn it.
Okay.
I mean, it's either the back of the trunk or a coffin, bro.
I thought that bloodbath would cover up the smell of stale grease. I was wrong.
Bloodbath. It's gonna be a bloodbath. Repo Man, genetic opera, anybody? Anybody? Oh.
Elliot?
Ah, Delphine.
Oh, thank God you're here. The lights were off, so I thought that...
I would just break in to your diner because the lights were
I'm
off.
sorry. I got out of the hospital late, then I went to the station to pick up Jim's check, and when they told me... I'm scared.
Of what?
What are you drinking?
A drop of whiskey. Just a drop.
Breathe on me. You heard me. You idiot. You frightened me just when... No! You knew!
Knew about what?
What's that gun doing there?
Just hanging out.
I'd love to tell you, but I can't. It's better you don't get involved.
You know, don't you?
No, I don't know.
What I do
And if you
know
keep up the
is
guessing games,
snitches
I'll
end up
never
in,
know.
in ditches.
He's back.
Who?
Him. I don't know why it still surprises me, but it's incredible that you were such a good detective, and yet you've never been able to understand people. Capone got out of jail.
Oh.
Where'd you hear that?
Chief Jenkins.
Chief Jenkins. The same guy who said he was going to clean up Santa Esperanza, right? In that case, you can rest assured Capone just put on his striped pajamas, and in 4 minutes' time, he'll be snoring in his cell.
Elliot, what if it's true? If he's out, what's the first thing he's going to do? Who does he hate more than anyone?
Let him come. He'll find the fastest waiter in Santa Esperanza. Before he can pull his gun, I'll have him dead drunk.
Please, Elliot, don't joke. You're the only part of Jim's life that I have left. If you put yourself in danger, Please, no. But thanks.
My hand? Just because I didn't use the gun doesn't mean we didn't run into problems. But nothing I couldn't handle.
What's going on, Elliot?
I'm not gonna tell you, Breezy.
We're closed.
Clearly
Can
not
you
to
wait
you.
outside for a couple of minutes, Milton?
Sure, of course. Although, I'm sorry to say, but we're short on time.
Elliot,
I said a couple of minutes, Milton.
it's all right. Goodbye, Elliot. You can use that couple of minutes to teach this gentleman some manners.
Oh, damn it.
No, and it's none of your business.
Sorry to butt in. I've brought your rapist costume for the party. Seriously, you're not...
No, she's the wife of a friend who died in the line of duty, Jim Dockers.
Alphonse told me about him.
Your Alphonse killed him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Ness. Although he's not the same man he was. Anyway, isn't the deal with marriage until death do us part?
It's not that simple. There are other factors. Dockers was my best friend. I couldn't do that to him, not even now he's dead.
Right. So you like her, but you don't have the nerve.
Baby.
Oh yeah?
I'm drinking
What would
again,
you do?
clearly.
Women have never been one of my priorities.
I'm sorry.
Forget it.
Oh. I get what he's hitting
You
at.
screwed Alphonse good, didn't you?
I don't think he holds it against me this far down the line. He's a new man now, right?
Did you enjoy it?
Yes. I think it was the happiest day of my life. That bastard deserved it.
Maybe it was. Because based on what I've seen, from that day on it went downhill. Did they find those kids?
No. How do I look?
Oh,
Like the
man.
invisible man in the movie. No one's gonna buy it.
Take it easy. Everything's going to work out fine.
Sure it is. Sure it is.
So, everything's gonna work out fine, huh?
Yep,
You sure it's here?
probably in the back alley.
Relax. It's just a little further. Just follow me.
And I just sort of have a habit of
This
being
plan
at
is
the wrong place at the
suicidal.
wrong time.
We're gonna die.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. And may I ask why?
It's not the first time I've done a job like this. And I never was any good at getting killed.
There's a first time for everything, my friend.
Milton, if you go on contradicting me, you're not going to get into your role. Don't forget, while we're here, you're supposed to be at my beck and call.
While we're here.
Yeah.
Hear that? Not bad.
A white boy who likes the blues. What's next? You gonna let the black man vote?
Whew. I hope so. Okay, so clearly can't go over that way. We're getting there, folks. The brave souls, Mount Helena. Oh god, I wish I could run in this game.
Hey, you. Where do you think you're going?
I'm here to see your boss, so do your job.
What did you just say, you freak?
Well, we tried being polite.
Kick him in the balls, honey.
It'd be my pleasure. Sweetie Chops?
Dakota.
Yeah, my pleasure, Miss Dakota.
Maybe you can kick me in the balls, but not him. I gelded him myself, like an ox. You can't imagine the kind of strength that gives.
How
He
was that
could split
crude?
your chest with a single headbutt.
Oh.
And anyone else who gets in your way, Mr.
It's
Burke.
like, wait, how is that crude?
Ah, you got one of those uppity Negroes, I see.
Can we just
He's like
not
that with me. Think what he'd do with you.
with the...
What the fuck? Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm Osmond Burke.
little Parkinson's
and I
there,
have
bud.
an appointment with your boss.
You're Burke. Why didn't you say so before? Come on in.
Oh, Lord. Please excuse the mid-40s bullshit racism. I'd just go back to making out. This is a terrible guard. I think I'm going the right way. Who's to say? Who knows? What could this be?
What is that?
Well, no.
You really want to know? Better off not asking.
Oh. Wow. I think this game is trying to guide me over to the red. Hey, what do you know? It's the dock we're supposed to be at, y'all.
It's supposed to be here.
Where's the ship?
Looking for someone.
We arranged to meet Nikolai Ivankov at berth 42, but it looks like the ship isn't moored here. Has she set sail?
It isn't moored. Maybe she sunk to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, wow. Check out this motherfucking submarine. No big deal. Haha! I think that ends chapter 1. Yeah. So they definitely have like an Avengers credits ending. So that is the first part of the chapter. I would love to see if you guys are interested in me playing through it. I do have all of them. And I'd love to. But I'd rather gauge what you guys have been thinking so far. If this is just a little too dark for you, I'd be happy to move on to other stuff as well. However, thank you for tuning in. I do love this game. It's called Blues and Bullets. It is currently on Steam, as well as on Xbox from what I know. It looks like the team put a lot of hard work into it. It's made by a smaller studio, so that's kind of where you see a little bit of the clipping. But as janky as it is, I do have a fondness for playing with crime scenes and music and videos. Like, that's pretty rad. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like what you're seeing, please share it on your social medias and hashtag Latina Geek. So thank you so much, and I will see you again next time. Bye!